That's who ran that touchdown in, but that's Wesley Raggio. So. Okay, we'll fix that. I know it was Wesley Raggio who got that's touchdown. So we'll fix that for you. And I say that because we'll have halftime stats and we'll make sure that all that's set to go for you at halftime. So kicking off again. Cyclones trailing 28-0. Meeker will kick this one and they'll let it go into the end zone for the touchback. The Cyclones will have the ball at their own 20. Well, you can't pay attention to the score if you're the Cyclone offense. You just got to start trying your best just to churn out first downs, little victories. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, just stick with your game. And that's what I said at the beginning. You've got to play your position, your game.
Cyclones taking their time before they come out onto the field. And this is, I think, what Cyclones wanted to do initially. They wanted to milk a little bit of the clock, but game's kind of gotten away from them early on here. Low snap, and let's see, the ball's on the turf, and Greenwood has recovered it. Now there's a flag, and they're going to say it's Greenwood football. I could have swore that I heard a whistle blow right before the snap. The white hat had his flag on the field. He's just now picked it up and said Greenwood football. So yeah, it's yeah. I'm sitting here looking, seeing what's the deal, because I could have swore I heard the well, I know I heard the whistle, but it didn't matter. Greenwood's got the football after the third Cyclone turnover. And now we have an official timeout, or we have a Cyclone timeout. Timeout Russellville. That's what it is. We'll take a 30-second break. Russellville trailing 28-0. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous, because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Welcome back. The third turnover of the night for the Cyclones has caused Russellville to call a second timeout and put Greenwood with the football deep in our end. And, boy, when it rains, it pours, and that's what this first half has been for the Cyclones so far. And now the Bulldogs leading 28-0, looking for more at the Cyclone 19-yard line. Archer will hand this one off to Raggio, starting left side, and he's going to be hit hard there after a 2-yard pickup. Gets to the 17, a pickup of 2 on the play.
That's good pursuit by that Russellville defense.
6 carries, 50 yards for Raggio, and he'll stay in the backfield there with Kane Archer in at quarterback. Greenwood shifting a little bit here to 2 wide receivers to each side. The inside receiver, Champ Davis, on this left side, was late running in. They're going to roll to the right. Archer, pump fake, nothing there, and he's going to take it and tuck it himself. He'll step inside the 15 and out of bounds shy of the 10-yard line. Stops the clock here. 10:48 left to play here in the first half. It'll bring up third down. They're going to say he got out right at the 11-yard line, or just inside the 11 to the 10, but officially the 11-yard line. So third down and 2. Same formation, but short side of the field is the right side here for 3rd and 2. Man in motion is Davis, and he'll stop inside the line. They're going to pull the handoff and throw it to Davis. He's got the completion and takes a lick there, delivers a lick too at the goal line, but he gets into the end zone for the 11-yard touchdown pass. And just like that, it's 34-0. Kane Archer now, he's been almost perfect, 12 of 13 for 102 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Champ Davis, who was I say robbed by his own teammates of a touchdown to start the game on the punt return. Gets a touchdown reception there. He's got 5 catches for 38 yards and a touchdown. The extra point by Meeker is good, 35-0. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Why hold a parade that only goes 1 block? What in the world is a bathtub race? And how can one town be the training ground for American Pharaoh and the former playground of Al Capone? That's just Hot Springs being Hot Springs. Between thermal waters, thoroughbreds, and the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, this town isn't trying to be unique. It just comes naturally. Come experience this slightly unconventional and completely wonderful place called Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
Welcome back and tell you our stream's up. We knew it was going to be off and on, kind of spotty here at Greenwood. It's what they do is we are in a metal building, and every school that comes here, bar none, has streaming issues because the Wi-Fi, they don't provide one here for the visitors on this visitor side. And so we know we're up now. We apologize, and we hope this is the last one we have to deal with. We understand it's going to be pixelated a little bit. That's just something we have to deal with. I think we've been good on the radio side so far. The kickoff's going to be fielded by Callahan at the 4-yard line, running towards the middle of the field. He's going to be stopped right around the 25-yard line. Callahan has returned all but one of the kickoffs for the Cyclones, and he gets 21 yards on that return.
Gives a little breathing room to our offense.
Yeah, the Cyclones have been their own worst enemy with penalties and turnovers deep in our own end. The Cyclones have turned the ball over 3 times inside their own 35-yard line. It's led to 21 points, 1 a pick 6, and I say turnovers, but 1 was a bad punt. And this Greenwood team has taken advantage. That's what good teams do. Greenwood's 67 consecutive home wins. Their last loss was in October of 2014. They were beaten by Conway. Ladarius Prince, the running back, he'll get the handoff straight up the middle, and he'll get a yard to the 25. Ladarius 4 carries for 7 yards. You know, as high-powered as their offense is, they've scored 70 points against Bentonville West, 58 against Northside. Their defense is pretty good, too. I mean, they shut out Northside 58-0. You don't do that just based on offense alone. And they scored 70 against Bentonville West, but Bentonville West was able to manage 35 points on them. But last week, it was a defensive struggle against Shiloh Christian. They had a 4-point lead late, ended up winning 28-17 en route to their 4-0 record. On 2nd down and long, play action pass. Jones is going to throw to the flat, and a diving catch made there for the Cyclones. DeJuan Ford, who has it just past the 30, making the 31-yard line. About a 6-yard pickup on that play.
That's a good pass. He kept it low. Jones kept it low, and a good catch. No way he could intercept that. Get intercepted.
That's the first reception, or it's the first completed pass. Remember, there was actually one you think would be, but it actually was a backward pass. So Luke Jones now 1 of 4, as that one goes for 6 yards, and 3rd down and 3 for the Cyclones at their own 31-yard line. Jones will hand this one off to Ladarius Prince. He just puts his head down and goes forward close to the 34. He might have gotten that first down. If they give him the spot the official on the far side has, it's a first down, but nope, they're going to say it's shy. Well, you're down 35-0. What's the hurt? Let's go for it. I think that's what maybe they're thinking. It's 3rd down, and I don't even know if it's a full yard, really. The middle of the football is right on the 33. The Cyclones at their own 33-yard line looking at 4th down and 1. And they're going to turn and give it to Prince. And nice little juke move to get the first down. Boy, he almost broke a tackle. He needed the 34. He got the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup by Ladarius Prince.
Well, if he'd have kept it up the middle, he wouldn't have made it. But, again, he broke to the outside and then back to the inside.
And the Cyclones have a player down. I saw a player go down. I thought he might have got stepped on. They're checking out, looks like the ankle of the foot of the injured player. Can't tell exactly who that is for the Cyclones, but we do have an injury timeout. We'll take a quick break. Cyclones trailing 35-0 with 8:33 left to play here in the first half. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Welcome back. The players still down for the Cyclones as Russellville trailing here 35-0 with 8:33 left to play here in the first half. The only score we have from our conference is what's been deemed the game of the week in 6A, and that is Shiloh Christian leading Mountain Home at Mountain Home 7-6. That's a first quarter score. We'll give you a lot of scores coming up at halftime. Dardanelle leading Waldron 7-0 in the first quarter. Ozark ahead of Dover 12-0. That's a first half score. And that's all the scores we have for area teams. And again, we'll update you what we have at halftime. Also have stats coming up at halftime, and we'll look around at Cyclone Country, what's going on in other sports. Have some updates for you on that. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones as we're back to action. And that's Ethan Haney, who was the injured player, and he's walking close to the training table, but good to see him walking. And now here's a direct snap there to Marcellus Olson, and he'll lose yardage on the play, loss of 1. I think that might be his second carry tonight. First one looked like a screen pass, but it was a backwards pass.
Well, he ran to the left side and ran into some of his blockers and just no place to go.
Ethan Haney really came on strong last year as just a sophomore, but a starter on the defensive side. He's been a two-way player when they've needed him. In junior high, he was a big two-way player there, playing fullback, running back, and also linebacker. Turned into a really good player. They're checking out, looks like his right foot on the play. Here's a handoff to Olson and nowhere to go. He's swallowed up back at the 35-yard line. Cyclone's going the wrong way here.
Well, the defense of Greenwood, they saw that coming, and you have to give them credit. They're very quick, and they're in your backfield before you know it.
They're going to put him down at the 37-yard line. Not quite as bad. It's a 4-yard loss. But 3rd down and 15 for the Cyclones. Russellville trying to milk some time off the clock. Trailing here 35-0. If it's possible, Greenwood looks just as strong as they ever have. Back to pass, Jones on 3rd and 15. Slip screen underneath to Olson. He dodges a man at the 40, running lateral, 45. Breaks a tackle, he's at midfield, and he's got the first down at the 46-yard line. And there's a playmaker right there, Marcellus Olson. On 3rd and 15, took the screen pass, got to their 46. Needed 15, got 17.
Well, just a good call, good pass, good run. Our offense needed that.
The Bulldogs went undefeated last year, winning the state championship. They had lost it the year before. So won the games last year. They're 4-0. Cyclones, though, picking up a big 3rd down there. Keep the clock rolling here. Under 7 minutes to go first half. 1st and 10 for Russellville. First time they've ventured into Greenwood territory. Rolling out. Luke Jones taking it deep, and it's going to be juggled and intercepted, I believe, at the 14-yard line. Yes, he did come down with it. That was Isaiah Arrington, the starting wide receiver for Greenwood. As the Cyclones throw a pick there, that's Julius Thompson, who they were going to, and they've got him marked down at the 19-yard line. And so the Cyclones with another turnover here as Arrington will pick it off at the 19. Had to bobble it, but he did get control of it and got a foot down before he went out of bounds. So the Cyclones turn it over with 6:26 left. And Greenwood, 3 timeouts. Their drive will be settled quicker than that if we stop them on a punt or turnover or a touchdown. They don't do 6-minute drives. They hand it off right up the middle. On 1st down, that's Mario Dunbar on his first carry of the night. Pick up 7 to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Greenwood ready to go. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Archer will turn and fire to that right side. It's complete there to Champ Davis, and he's taken down almost immediately when he turned his head around, but he only needed 3 yards. It's very close to a first down.
Barnell, number 1, is the one who brought him down. Good tackle.
And he gained no yards. 3rd down. Scoreboard says, 3rd down. He'll turn to hand the ball off to Dunbar, and he gets across the 30, which would put him enough for the first down. And they gave him the 32. Wow, they gave him a really good spot there, but he had the first down anyway. Dunbar now 2 carries for 12 yards, both on this drive back to pass on 1st and 10. They're going to let it fly going deep, and they've got a man right through the hands. Grant Carnes had a step on the Cyclone defender, and he absolutely missed that one. That went right between his hands. And that'll stop the clock with 5:19. That was a perfectly thrown football there by Kane Archer.
It was.
So we're very fortunate. That's just his 2nd incompletion of the night. He's 13 to 15 for 103 yards and 3 touchdowns. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Archer going to roll to his left. Stops, he's in trouble, and he dives the man, drops the football, juggles it. He can't pick it back up. He picks it back up at the 10, tucks it to run. He's across the 20, 25, going to be tackled right around the 33-yard line. Pickup of 1 on the play. That could have been disastrous for Greenwood. The Cyclones did a good job there, but boy, just like, golly, can we get these guys at all? They end up picking up 1 on the bobbled snap, and I shouldn't say bobbled snap. He just dropped the football 2 different times. What's it going to take to get him for a loss of yardage on the play? Good grief. They bring up 3rd down and 9, though. Goodwin, the backup quarterback, in there at wide receiver in motion. Archer back to pass. Now going to roll to his right, being chased by Golden. He's going to fire it downfield. He's got a man open underneath, but it's tipped and still complete there by Champ Davis. He's got it inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Jerron Brown tipped the ball, but Champ Davis able somehow to stay with it. And he got a big gain there on 3rd down and 9. And they're rushing down to the football to line up to try to get this snap off. The Cyclones slow to get back there, and now Greenwood going to make some substitutions, which should allow Russellville to make some substitutions, but the Cyclones are going to call their last timeout here with 4.5 minutes to go. What's it going to take? Golly, 3rd down and 9. They chunk it up. Russellville tips it, but then Champ Davis comes down with the reception, a pickup of 48 yards on the play. My goodness.
Yeah, that's just
that's bad luck for us.
I started to say that's not skill. That's just plain old luck.
Yeah, because he was the Cyclones played that beautifully. They were flushing Archer out of the pocket over on the right side. He threw it on the move, and Kane Archer now 14 of 16 for 151 yards. Champ Davis 7 catches for 87 yards. And Cyclones taking this timeout and checking, I think, just maybe to catch their breath, settle everybody down. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Again, we'll have some scores coming up for you at halftime, and a lot of things to talk about and what's going on in Cyclone country. And let's see, they're going to bring in, let's keep in Mario Dunbar at running back. It's number 17. 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Right side's the short side of the field at our 19-yard line. Archer looking right. That's the short side of the field, kind of getting happy feet. He's going to sling it to the end zone. It is going to be incomplete, but we're going to get flagged, I think. There's a flag right at the goal line. I don't know if this is pass interference or holding, but it's in that area over by that ref on the far side. You know, we started out with a ton of penalties on both sides and haven't had one, I don't think, since early second quarter. This one, pass interference, is going to be the 10th penalty of the game. And going to be half the distance. Is it going to be half the distance? It should be. They should put it down at the 10-yard line, which would make it 1st down and 1. Pass interference, 15 yards, so yeah. Not bad. It'll give them the 1st down. 1st down for them at the 8-yard line. 1st down and goal. Archer rolling out to his left. And now he's running out of room, so he's going to tuck it and keep it in the end zone. It gets just inside the pylon for the score. 8-yard touchdown run for Kane Archer. And it's been a that kind of first half for the Cyclones. I think you have a beat on him, and Archer able to run it in and makes it 41-0. Meeker on to try the extra point. He is 5 of 5 tonight. And the extra point is good. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones trailing 42-0. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Do your eyelids droop and does your energy tank every afternoon? If you're feeling drowsy, mentally foggy, tired, and unmotivated, you need the sweet and salty confection perfection from Gene's Simple Treats, the salted caramel cupcake. After the first bite of moist, decadent cake topped with creamy caramel frosting and a sprinkle of sea salt, this cupcake hits both senses. Side effects may include addiction, uncontrollable cravings, increased happiness, and a desire to share with friends and family. Visit Gene's Simple Treats on Facebook to see more delicious treats and ask Gene's Simple Treats about getting your prescription of the salted caramel cupcake today.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Casey, JC, Darknell, Russellville. River Country, Casey, JC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back to the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Cyclones bobbled the kickoff and able to fall on it at the 16-yard line, so not great field position to start this drive. Sad to talk about the sportsmanship rule, but it is 35 points, but only for the second half. The Cyclones trailing here 42-0. They have 4:14 left to play here in the first half, so unless they put 2 quick touchdowns on the board, we will have a short second half. Cyclones coming out to look over the Greenwood defense here. Low snap, able to handle it straight up the gut with Ladarius Prince, and he'll stumble forward across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. Ladarius has run hard tonight for the Cyclones.
He has, and he's done good. He's run straight, and then at times he'll give them a little fake and able to gain some additional yards.
Yeah, it's hard as a player not to be looking at that scoreboard, but Prince doing that. And he's got 7 carries for 24 yards and doing the dirty work straight up the middle there. He gets to the 22-yard line, 2nd down and 4. And he'll get the call again, running left side there. And he'll stop on a dime, cut back towards the middle, and doing that, I believe he got the first down. And he's able to do that. I mean, just sees the hole, stops, cuts, perfect timing there. And pick up 6 yards there. So back-to-back 6 yards carries there for Prince and the Cyclones.
Well, I said that defense is very quick and very fast, but you can fake out a defense like that.
Man in motion, that's Olsen, and he'll circle back and now run to the left side of Luke Jones, and they're going to give it to Prince once again, who may be getting tired there, but he does pick up a couple to the 30-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Cyclones here. Cyclones have no timeouts here. They've used all their timeouts here on defense in this first half. Mitchell Manning will come to this side and been targeted once, did not make the catch, but they held him on the play, so that was back in the first quarter. Olsen, the other inside slot wide receiver. 19 seconds on the play clock. Showing blitz from the outside, and Luke Jones going to keep it and just nowhere to go. Nowhere to go on that. He'll lose a couple yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
Well, the defense read that real good. He had one blocker in front of him, but defense had 4 guys over there, and as you said, no place to go, no place to run.
Luke Jones 5 carries for 9 yards. Bring up 3rd down and long. Cyclones 3 turnovers in this first half. And a punt off the side of the foot of the punter. Again, I think it was a snap and had to hurry. Jones back to pass on 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot and towards the middle, and it's incomplete. Tried to go to Jones, and he was trying to get around his defender, who didn't make a play on the ball but didn't make contact, and so no flag thrown. That's the reason for no flag thrown, and going to Olsen there to bring up 4th down and 10. Cyclones have it at their own 28-yard line. 1:41 left to go here in this first half. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass, so we're expecting a punt here by Jones. His longest tonight was a 51-yarder that went into the end zone. And now they're moving a player back. And this one's going to be blocked. This one was blocked. And it's going to be scooped up at the 20, at the 15, the 10, knocked down at the 10-yard line. As scooping it up there was number 78, Mark Gerritsen. And so now you wonder if they're going to, will they go for the touchdown here?
I'm really surprised they're bringing Archer back out there with the score and 1:35 to go.
I'm sure they're thinking that, hey, he's not going to play in the second half.
I don't know.
Yeah. So 1:35 left. They have it 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. They cannot get a first down. Archer with Dunbar, the running back. But, yeah, I agree with you. They're going to hand it off to Dunbar. I agree with you 100%. And even for them, I mean, the worst thing could happen for Greenwood is this guy gets hurt, because they showed last week they need him. Because Goodwin came in relief of Kane Archer and threw a couple interceptions, and it was a really tight game till the very end.
Well, if he's hurt that bad, I'm surprised he's playing in just a week. I thought.
Well, they said on their interview that he was cleared to play the second half. I think that might have just been a little gamesmanship there by them, because it was ugly when he went down. Sandwich could have been a late hit call. They're going to throw towards the middle of the end zone on 2nd down and into the end zone for the touchdown by Champ Davis. So Greenwood, a 12-yard touchdown pass. That'll make it 48-0 here with 50 seconds left to play in the first half. And Meeker on to try the extra point. And the extra point is good. Make it 49-0 Greenwood with 50 seconds left in the first half. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Parts as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolet, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new
Chad, you're right.
truck or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russell.
49-0 our score. The kickoff for Greenwood is going to be handled by Callahan at the 7-yard line across the 20-25. Sandwich there just past the 25 or out the 28-yard line. And Callahan will give the Cyclones the football at the 28-yard line. All right, 40 seconds left.
Plenty of time to score.
Yeah, we need a big play if that happens.
We
no
need
timeouts. Jones going to turn and hand the football off to Callahan, and he's across the 30, 35. Hit from behind, ball's in the air, pops down on the ground. A big scrum there at the 45-yard line. We'll see
I think we've
who
got
covers it. Yeah, Russellville recovers. I didn't see who got it.
One of the linemen,
Yeah.
I can't
Number
tell.
72, I think. Is 72 coming with it? Anthony Carrillo?
Might have been, yeah.
All right. So Russellville dodges a bullet there. Jones on a quick slant. It's going to be incomplete. And let's see on the quick slant. And there was a collision right as the ball got there. I guess they timed it pretty close, I'm guessing. All right. As I was saying, it's pretty close.
Yeah, no flag. How about that?
All right. And Cyclones, after the incomplete pass, have it second down and 10. And they'll throw a screen pass complete to Marcellus Olsen. He gets into Bulldog territory before being pushed out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Already totaling here. We'll have some totals for you at halftime. Not going to be pretty. Cyclones trailing here 49-0. Third down and 3, and here's a throw. It's tipped and it's going to be intercepted at the 31-yard line. Across the 40 on the return, 45, taken down at the 49-yard line. That interception by Zach Zitzman. And Zitzman with the interception return from the 30 to the 49, a return of 19 yards.
Luke Jones took a hit after he released the ball, but no flag. I was looking for one, but
there's 2 seconds left, and I think Greenwood's just going to snap it and take a knee here. They're in their victory formation, and they will just take a knee back at the 45. And miracles never cease there, and that's the end of the first half. Well, the Cyclones trail it, not pretty, 49-0. We're at halftime. Have some halftime stuff coming up for you. So keep it tuned right here. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world, starting in Arkansas.
If you find water leaking from your ceiling, it's important that you take immediate action to avoid further damage to your home. Leaky roofs never fix themselves or get better on their own, so even if the leak isn't that bad yet, you should get it fixed now. Call Miller Roofing Company. They've been serving the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. So before that leak gets worse, call Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499 to set up an inspection.
At Right Fiber Internet, Right Fiber is what we do. We're the right choice for the right reasons. No contracts, no hidden fees, unlimited data, and free installation and Wi-Fi. Our 100% fiber is the best connection available, and it allows us to offer speeds up to 5 gig. Right Fiber, a great name for great internet. Check your availability today at rightfiber.com or give us a call at 833-71-RIGHT.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it here at halftime by a score of 49-0. And we're still doing some totaling on the stat side of it, but I'll go ahead and get your thoughts the first half.
Well, the first half wasn't pretty. One of the big things that hurt the Cyclones naturally was the turnovers. We just couldn't control the ball. We couldn't control the clock. We couldn't control field position. And it was just everything seemed like it was going against Russellville at the time. What I said, though, is so true. This Greenwood defense is very fast, very quick. They go after the ball carrier. And so what do? You try to run the plays that will offset that, get them going in the other direction. And we did that a couple of times on the runners for Russellville would do that little fake move, going to the left and breaking back to the right, and they gained yards. And we've got to do that. We've got to take advantage of Greenwood's pursuit. And if we can do that, we can move the ball down the field. It's hard to pass against this defense. We've got to make very short, quick passes, I think. Now, that's just me. Greenwood, it's hard to stop them. They've got some good players. Archer, again, I'm surprised he's still in the game, and we'll see what happens in the second half. But he's getting his receivers open, and we might need to tighten up a little bit. We've been playing good with that, but we've let them get open, and that's where the score is right now.
Cyclones trailing 49-0. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Kubota, we want to help you deliver a job done right. That's why we want you to know that the new Kubota inventory is arriving day late. You have work to do. We have the reliable, durable, and versatile lineup to help you do it. Visit River Valley Tractor today for all your equipment needs. Visit your local River Valley Tractor dealer or find a dealer near you at rivervalleytractor.com.
Credit card interest rates can be
scary. At R&R Tire Express, there is no interest. Plus, you get 6 months, same as cash. All you need is $13 to get started on a new set of tires, or $13 can get you started on select in-stock wheel and tire packages.
It's so easy.
A zombie can do it.
No interest in 6 months, same as cash today at R&R on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville.
Saracen Casino is Arkansas's closest place to play, and this month you could win Toyota's all-new First Edition Land Cruiser from Trotter Toyota. This new-look Land Cruiser is the perfect example of legendary styling, and it could be yours on October 26th just for playing your favorite slot and table games at Saracen Casino. Take your chance at winning a First Edition Land Cruiser.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 49-0. We'll give you the stats of the first half. 261 yards of offense for Greenwood, just 92 for the Cyclones. Russellville throwing the football 3 of 10 for Luke Jones for 30 yards. He was intercepted 3 different times. Receiving 2 catches for Marcellus Olson for 24 yards. Dajuan Ford with 1 catch for 2 yards in the first half. Leading rusher, Ladarius Prince has 9 carries for 32 yards. Sam Callahan, 2 carries for 23 yards. One of that was a fumble forward. Still trying to do some totaling on that. For the Bulldogs, Kane Archer throwing the football 15 of 17 for 163 yards and 4 touchdowns. His main receiver has been Champ Davis. 8 catches for 99 yards and 2 touchdowns. Grant Karn has also a couple of touchdowns on 3 receptions for 34 yards. Wesley Raggio, 6 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Kane Archer, 7 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown. Turnover budget's been huge. That's been your story, is the miscues in the special teams with the block punt, and also 4 turnovers, one of them leading directly to a touchdown. The other 3 of the 4 have led to touchdown drives for Greenwood. There's your ball game right there. 5 penalties on the Cyclones for 38 yards, 5 on the Bulldogs for 40 yards. Third down conversions, 1 of 7 for Russellville, 5 of 5 for the Bulldogs. Russellville went for 1 fourth down and converted it. Greenwood has not gone for a fourth down yet in this ball game. 31 plays for the Cyclones, 34 for the Bulldogs. Cyclones do lead in time possession, but Coach Wheeler would tell you that's a meaningless stat. But Russellville 14:56 in that first half, 9:04 for the Bulldogs. The Cyclones trail it here by a score of 49-0 at halftime. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones trailing by a score of 49-0. I give it time to look around what's going on in Cyclone country. The high school volleyball team lost last night in a volleyball game at Cyclone Arena against the Harrison Lady Goblins. Also, tell you that the junior high team coached by Cindy Williams won both ninth grade games this week. 8th grade went 1-1. They'll have home matches at the Russell Junior High on Monday. In tennis, the conference tournament is Monday and Tuesday at Arkansas Tech University. So good luck to Coach Isabel Luna and Boundy Belenko for the tournament between Monday and Tuesday there at Arkansas Tech. Junior high football, the 8th grade lost at Searcy last night, 32-16. The 9th grade lost a close one, 34-29. 9th grade actually had a 21-7 lead, got tied up at halftime, and then lose it by 5, 34-29. Junior high will be at home this coming Thursday at Cyclone Stadium against BB. The Cyclone boys golf team, after finishing runner-up for a 5A West Conference, will actually travel to Hot Springs Country Club this week. It's hosted by Hot Springs Lakeside. They'll travel to Hot Springs on Tuesday for a practice round and then Wednesday for the 5A state tournament. Good luck to them. They shot a 316 at the conference tournament, just 7 strokes behind Mountain Home. The favorite, probably Little Rock Christian, even though Benton Panthers have won back-to-back state titles. Those are probably the top 2 teams, but Cyclones are poised to try to upset there. Riley Davis shot a 1-under-71, tied for first overall at the conference. Lost the playoff. Lawson Lewis shot a 76. He was 6th overall. Caleb Campbell, 81, Malin, 88, and Sam Heinzman, 95. So good luck to them at the state tournament on Wednesday. Say the best for last. The Lady Cyclone golf team repeat as golf state champions in 5A. So they go back-to-back for state championships. They shot a 1-under par. Now, did some checking. I think not only is that the lowest round ever turned in by a team in any classification in a state championship, but it's the first and only time that any team has shot under par as a team. And they won by 35 strokes ahead of Greene County Tech, who was hosting the event at Paragould Country Club. Susanna Manns won the gold medal honors, shooting a 61. She also set a course record, not a high school course record, a course record for women golfers at Paragould Country Club. Macy Cooper she's not to be outdone. She took silver shooting a 68. Chloe McSpadden, Aspen Farley each shot an 80. Now, Susanna Manns and Macy Cooper will play in the overall at Pleasant Valley 1 week from Thursday. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to the Lady Cyclone golf team for back-to-back state championships in Class 5A. Russellville trailing here at the halftime against Greenwood by a score of 49-0. We'll have a look at Cyclone history when we return. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Play as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind. So you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings, from pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risk, and cost, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
Welcome back. Cyclones trailing here at the half by a score of 49-0. I want to talk to you a little bit. It's easy to talk about the state championship victory the last time Russellville defeated Greenwood back in 2016, but most people don't realize or don't remember that the Cyclones played Greenwood earlier that season in 2016 in the regular season as they were down by 17 after three quarters in 2016. They trailed 27-10. They trailed by as many as 18 in that game. Mikhail Folsom had a 1-yard touchdown run and then a 97-yard drive in just 4 plays with 5:27 left to cap that drive off. Josiah Woodard, remember, had a 73-yard run on that drive. It was after Greenwood went 4th and 3 from the 5-yard line, only gained 2 yards. The Cyclones started coming back. Greenwood recovered an onside kick with 1:31 left, and the Cyclones lost the game 27-24. Folsom threw for 245 yards. Woodard rushed for 118. Ryan Talley had 5 catches for 77. Jacob Reed, 2 catches for 69 yards. Caleb Stokes, 6 for 57. But if you talk to anybody on that team, especially if you talk to Coach Dave Wheeler or Coach Billy Dawson, that was an important loss because Russellville knew right then they were not intimidated by Greenwood. In fact, we actually got the post-game talk from Coach Dawson to the team on tape, and he said, hey, let's do what we do what we can do to see these guys again because I think we can beat them. And the fact that Russellville realized that even at Greenwood, they were to come back, and they saw a little chink in the armor, and they weren't afraid of that G on the helmet anymore. That loss was huge for Cyclones in turning the tide, and then when they met later in the state finals, it was really no contest. The Cyclones won it by 14 points, 37-23, 12-1 season, the second state championship in school history. That's our look at the Cyclone history. The Cyclones here trailing 49-0, but we do want to tell you that next week the Cyclones will be at home for homecoming as they take on Mountain Home. 8 members of the graduating class from last year are going to be inducted into the Cyclone Hall of Fame, and all of them 8 very deserving members. And we want to tell you about that here briefly before we go to another break. Tracy Daniels, who played football and ran track and field, he will be inducted. River Hardman for cross-country track and field. Also Brooklyn Nicholson, also cross-country track and field. Brooklyn's running at UCA. River Hardman's running at Missouri right now. Arias Garcia and Charlie Payne, each for soccer. Brenna Burke for basketball, softball, and tennis. Talia Ely for basketball and track and field. And also Izzy Clements for swim and dive. Those are your 8 members that will be inducted to a Hall of Fame banquet. And that'll be 11:30 in the morning on Friday at the lobby of the Center of the Arts. If you would like to attend, contact the athletic director's office. You can get tickets for that luncheon. Ought to be a long one, but that's a good thing when you have these many deserving members heading into the Cyclone Hall of Fame. We're going to take a final break, be back with the second half. Russellville trailing 49-0. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Since 1957, Arkansas Capital has been empowering entrepreneurs, helping businesses thrive, watching communities prosper, and making dreams become reality. Arkansas Capital is a beacon of hope for businesses seeking a fresh start or growth capital by providing a variety of financing solutions. But Arkansas Capital isn't just a financing corporation. We're your partners in growth. Put our 145 years of combined experience to work for you. With over $500 million in loans to facilitate projects, Arkansas Capital is dedicated to your success. Learn more at arcapital.com. That's arcapital.com.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. Usually when teams come out, they put 3 more minutes on the clock. They have not done that yet. And so I'm kind of checking to see. Right now there's 10 seconds showing on the clock, but we're nowhere close to being ready for the second half. Greenwood is still out stretching. They almost look like that they're getting ready for the game. I mean, the beginning of the game, they use all 40 yards there. And the Cyclones running out from their goal line. The officials are ready for the captain's meeting. Greenwood they get the choice, so they'll elect to receive the ball to start the second half, I'm sure. Greenwood won the state championship last year, beating Little Rock Christian 41-23. They had lost in the finals the year before that. And remember, because of the way they do the points things, Little Rock Christian and Pulaski Academy moved up to 7A. And so that's every 2 years they do things like that. It's the compete thing for private schools. So actually both those schools moved out of the 6A West into the classification of 7A. But moving from 5A to 6A and joining the 6A West is Shiloh Christian. And Russellville will get their first ever look at Shiloh Christian coming up in a couple weeks. Russellville has never played Shiloh Christian, and maybe not as surprising, but the Cyclones will go there. What is surprising is when Greenbrier moved into our conference 2 years ago, Russellville had never played Greenbrier, and I always thought that was kind of odd because they're, an hour away. And when they made the change in the conferences, they made it so late that Russellville realized, hey, we lost a conference member because you lost 3 and only picked up 2. And so they had an open day. They didn't know what to do. They had a non-conference. Well, because Greenbrier had moved out of our conference, they also had that open spot. And so Russellville just played Greenbrier and kept it as a non-conference game. But the Cyclones lost Greenbrier officially as a conference opponent, PA and Little Rock Christian. They pick up Shiloh Christian, and then also Fort Smith Southside, who the Cyclones used to play all the time back when 4A was the highest classification back in the 4A West. And so they have some history there, but it's been a little while since Russellville has played Fort Smith Southside. But they will be doing that. But again, it'll be next week at home against Mountain Home for homecoming, and then on the road at Shiloh, and then back home for Fort Smith Southside. But homecoming next week for your Russellville Cyclones, and looking like they'll be 1-1 in conference play and 3-2 overall. Coming into tonight, I do want to tell you about the standings. I mean, it's just after one game, so it's hard to, but I always want to talk about that. The 4 1-0 teams were Lake Hamilton, Mountain Home, Greenwood, and Russellville. The 4 0-1 teams were Southside, Shiloh Christian, Siloam, and Van Buren. And the game of the week in Class 6A is supposed to be Mountain Home against Shiloh Christian. And we saw the first half that Shiloh had a 1-point lead over Mountain Home. Told you we'd give you an update if we could get one in the at halftime, and we're still early on. When I was trying to go to the scores, we were unable to pull anything up. But we can tell you they've just started the second half, and Shiloh Christian kicked a field goal to close out the first half, and they actually lead it 10-6. Fort Smith Southside leading Lake Hamilton 17-0. Over on the radio side, we'll have all the scores for you from across the state from 10 o'clock until midnight. That's the scoreboard show hosted by Rex Nelson. And we're about ready to start the second half, and Cyclones will be kicking off to Greenwood. And, you said you were surprised that they kept their quarterback in there. I was kind of surprised that he started this game after what happened to him last week. But I would be shocked if we see Kane Archer in this second half at all.
I was going to say, I saw number 6, Haney, come back. He's still in uniform, but he had ice on his right ankle, so I doubt if we'll see him for any time in the second half.
Yeah, but if it was something serious, he definitely wouldn't have that the ice pack on at all. So happy to see that. Chris Young is the head coach at Fort Smith Northside. You've been around a long time. You know his dad, Joe Fred Young, who was a longtime coach at Fort Smith Northside. Chris Young graduated in 95. This is his 5th season here as head coach at Greenwood. But he was hired on to be a junior high assistant in 2000. So he's been here for about 25 years, but his 5th season as the head coach. Jesus Perez will kick off for the Cyclones. And kick is very high, short, and we're going to start the second half the way we started the first half with some penalties. And this is going to be offsides against the Cyclones. So why not? So offsides on the kickoff, and let's see, that's 11 penalties in the game. 6 now on the Cyclones for 43 yards. They've had a couple half the distance penalties. So that kick was headed around inside the 15 or 20, but there is no wind. So not in Jesus's face. And we'll try it again. As a kickoff, they come up and he drives them backwards, kicks it over their head and into the end zone. They'd come up to about the 15, and he kicked it over their head there. And so I think he might have just slowed up. Maybe they thought that's all the leg he had. So Perez is going to make him go the long way, as they're going to have to go 80 yards. And we figured to see Cooper Goodwin, number 12, in at quarterback. He came in for the injured Kane Archer last week, threw a couple interceptions. He was just 11 of 18 for 125 yards.
Archer's in there.
He is Archer. How about that? I saw a Goodwin in there, but he's going to be at wide receiver. My goodness. Okay, so Cooper Goodwin going to be in there at running back. So he's number 12. And I would have lost some money on that bet. I would have bet that we would not seen Kane Archer.
Oh, yeah. This is.
Yeah.
Remember who you're playing.
Yeah. Archer back to pass, of course, throwing on the quick slant. It's complete there and tackled at the 29-yard line. That's Grant Carnes, a lot of starters in there. And pick up 9 yards. They're going to go fast with the starters. Cooper Bland out. to part of the trips here to the left side. 2nd down and 1, empty backfield. Archer back to pass, quick slant, and in and out of the hands there, Grant Carnes. Probably could get in a lot of trouble with things that's popping around my head right now saying, but so I'm going to try to be nice about it. 3rd down and 1. We have the mercy rule going. As everybody calls it, it's really called the sportsmanship rule because it's a 35-0 lead. They're going to hand it off and get the first down here as Wesley Raggio will pick up the needed yards for the first down. Needed 1. He got 5 to the 34-yard line. Raggio now 7 carries for 55 yards. 2 wide receivers to each side. It'll be a quicker second half because of that. You know, when they first instituted that, it was a 4th quarter rule only. And Archer going to take a shot downfield. He's got a man wide open at the 35. He's going to cruise into the end zone for the touchdown, Isaiah Arrington. And there's your touchdown pass from Archer to Arrington. And that goes for 66 yards and a score.
Well, he was wide open.
Yeah,
our defense just wasn't close to him.
I think it was a little out and up there. And on the double move, a lot of times that's when you get your guys wide open. Hudson Meeker will be on to try the extra point. Nope, they get a different guy. This is going to be Landon Franklin, who has not attempted an extra point this year. They kick this one, and it is good. So that's 56-0. Greenwood with the lead. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Well, they keep the starters in to start the second half, Greenwood does, and then they throw a 66-yard touchdown pass. They lead at 56-0 after the score. And that at first extra point by Franklin, he will kick off, and Sam Callahan will take it at the 10-yard line, gets to the 30-31, and that's where Cyclones will have their first drive of the second half.
Good return by Callahan.
Yeah, 21 yards. Oh, I'm enjoying the text we're getting. 56-0, Greenwood leading, clock rolling here. It's going to, the only time it's supposed to stop is on a timeout or an injury. And so you really see it when they score. If they do it right, they're supposed to let it roll. Low snap on first down, and going to be handed off to Ladarius Prince. He breaks a tackle at the 40. He's headed toward the sidelines at midfield. 45-40, and he'll take on a would-be tackler and get pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line. There's a big play there by Ladarius Prince.
Showing his speed and good blocking by that offensive line.
Yeah, pick up a 33 yards for Ladarius now, who has 10 carries for 65 yards. And Cyclones are deepest penetration into Greenwood territory here. Making it 1st and 10. 7.5 to go here in the third quarter. Jones will hand off here. No, he'll keep it himself and run straight up the gut. He's inside the 30. Spin move there to the 26-yard line. That should be enough for the first down unless they give him a bad spot.
They gave him a bad spot.
They did. How about that? Yep, they're going to bring it 2nd down and 9. There's no way his knee hit back. Okay, I thought he was leaning down. He was leaning down to pick up the football at the 28. They'll give him the 27. So a 9-yard pickup. 6 carries for 18 yards for Jones.
That was a good fake by Jones.
Yeah.
Keeping the ball himself.
Well, back there at running back is Daniel Tackett, number 22, who's one of the captains for tonight's game. He's to the right of Luke. Back to pass is Jones, looking right, firing near the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Tight little window there, just couldn't squeeze that one in. And he was trying to go to Jesus Perez. Jesus not just the kicker. He's also a wide receiver.
Have 2 downs to make 1 yard.
Yeah, 2 receivers to each side. Tackett almost directly behind Jones here in the pistol formation. And he'll get the call here, and he lowers his head. He's got the first down inside the 25. Pickup of 3 yards on the play and a first down for the Cyclones, their 9th first down of the game. Trailing, though, here, 56-0. Sportsmanship rule in effect. 6 minutes left to play here in the third. Again, homecoming next week for the Cyclones. A lot of festivities going on that day. We have the homecoming banquet, the pep rally, and all the festivities before the game, so get there early. They're going to pull it from Tackett. Jones carrying it right side. He's inside the 20. 3 guys taking down at the 15-yard line. Well, the Cyclones are doing what you'd want them to do if you're a fan. They're not paying attention to the score. They're playing hard. It's a pickup of 9 yards on that play. Second down and short. Jones back to pass, looking left. He's going to throw the end zone, and they tackle Olsen. Flags come in from everywhere. Olsen had beaten his man and was tackled. I think that was Jasna that took him down. And he was moving towards the corner pylon and was going to be wide open, and they knew it, so they tackled him as the ball was in the air. They should put us down at the 5-yard line. Russellville will have it first and goal.
They put it at the 8.
Yeah, half the distance. Keep thinking about that. So since it was at the 15, it's half the distance, not a 15-yard penalty. So first and goal from the 8-yard line. Juwan Ford moves in as the S back. Lead blocker, no. They're going to pull it and dump it out to Ford. He's got it at the 5 and trying to get in the end zone. This is out of bounds at the 1.
Wow.
Just inside. I mean, that's as close as you can get to the goal line without scoring.
I like that pass that Luke made. Just a very easy touch pass. Put it right in the receiver's hands.
Second down and goal. And direct snap to Jones with the Tebow run, and he'll get in the end zone for the touchdown. The Cyclones aren't going to be shut out tonight. If they score on this drive, confetti flying here by the student sections, and hey, we're going to celebrate this drive. And why not? You go from the 31 all the way into the end zone, and now Jesus Perez on to attempt the extra point. Oh, Mosley, the holder. This one's long enough, and it is good. 56-7, the Cyclone trail here with 3.5 to go. We'll take a break in the third quarter, I should say. 3.5 to go in the third quarter. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Cyclones now have 11 rushing touchdowns on the season. That's the 5th rushing touchdown for Luke Jones. Russellville, we'll give you the scoring details here in a second. I look up and we're about to kick the ball off. So the Cyclones trailing here 56-7 with under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Jesus Perez will scoot this one along the carpet, high bounce, taken at the 29-yard line. Dodges a man at the 35 and tackled at the 40, so an 11-yard return there for Bailey Thibodeau. And they will have the ball at their own 40-yard line. 69 yards in 7 plays. Luke Jones carries it in from 1 yard out. Jesus Perez added the extra point. Cyclones get on the board, avoid the shutout. And now we see Cooper Goodwin, the quarterback, backup quarterback, empty backfield. Seen him at wide receiver, first snap at quarterback. He'll throw on the quick out here, complete. Gets to midfield and into Cyclone territory at the 49-yard line. They'll put it down at the 50, so a pickup of 10 yards on the play as he threw it to Benton Hostley, his 3rd catch on the season. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Bring a man in motion. And they're going to hand it off here to Dunbar, running right side, not much going. He might have gained a yard. Dunbar, a pickup of 1. He does get officially into Cyclone territory at the 49-yard line.
Just trying to see who was in on that tackle.
First down and 10. They said that was a 2nd down and 1, so that's why it's a 1st down. Rolling out to his right, Goodwin throwing on the move. It's complete into Cyclone territory at the 42, and he'll stumble forward to the 35, 30-yard line. Meeker, the regular starting kicker, but does play some time at wide receiver on the reception there of 19 yards. 1st down for the Bulldogs, and that'll do it for the rest of the 3rd quarter. We'll take a break. 1 more quarter to go. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 56-7. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tech will celebrate homecoming on October 12th at Thone Stadium with an afternoon of exciting activities leading to the Wonder Boys Bulldogs game at Simmons Bank Field. Starting at noon, if you're a high school senior or transfer student enrolling at ATU, you're invited to join the Future Student Tailgate Experience. Located at the admissions tent. You can sign up for campus tours and visit with current students to get all your questions answered. Then cheer on the Wonder Boys with kickoff at 4 p.m. For more information, visit atu.edu/admissions.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Place as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Welcome back. 1 more quarter to go. Cyclones trailing 56-7 here to number 1 team in 6A, the Greenwood Bulldogs. Greenwood, the first drive here with their backup quarterback, Goodwin, who's still in on 1st down. And here comes the blitz, and Russellville's going to drop him back at the 39-yard line. I think that was Tackett on the stop.
It was. Daniel Tackett, number 22.
Yeah, one of the captains for tonight. They put him in at running back, but he's able to get a sack there on defense. They're going to put him down at the 37-yard line, so 2nd down and 17. He came quickly on that, on the blitz from the outside there. Good call there. 2nd down and 17 at our 37-yard line. Goodwin back to pass here. He's going to throw across the middle. It's incomplete. He was trying to go over the middle to Jaden Johnson.
Good coverage by that defensive backfield.
3rd down and 17. That's Goodwin's first incompletion on this drive. Drive started at their own 41-yard line. They've driven the ball to our 37. 3rd down and 17. Under 11 minutes to go. Goodwin going to be empty backfield, as getting out of the backfield is Dunbar, rolling out to the right side. Goodwin looking left all the way, throwing on the slant. It's complete inside the 20-yard line to the 17. Tackle there by Varnell, but it's enough for a 1st down. That goes to Cooper Bland. And they'll mark him down at the 18-yard line. 19-yard pickup. I was wondering if they're going to go for it on 4th down. Won't have to see it. Cooper Bland on the quick slant. He'll catch it at the 10 and goes untouched into the end zone. So Goodwin and Bland hook up on back-to-back pass plays, and they take it the remaining 37 yards on 2 plays. That one goes for a 17-yard touchdown pass, making it 62-7. Greenwood, and they will be on to try the extra point. The extra point is good. 63-7 with 9:51 left to play here in the ball game. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville, Mike Apples along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on them. You ought to check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing here 63-7. The sportsmanship rule is in effect, so it continues to roll on the clock even after that score. On that drive on the scoring summary, they go 59 yards in 7 plays, and Cooper Goodwin hit Cooper Bland for the 17-yard touchdown pass. But let's be honest, this is why a lot of fans don't really care for Greenwood.
Did they have a running play in that series?
I don't think they did.
No, they didn't.
I mean, I realize it's backups, but this is their first drive as backups there. They had scored 8 touchdowns before then. Here's the kickoff, and Russellville's going to let it go out of bounds, so the Cyclones will have it at their own 40-yard line. There's a little bit of extracurricular activity, and due to that, there's a player down for Russellville. So 8:20 on the clock. They should stop the clock for an injury. I don't know if they may not realize it. The medical team for both teams are out. They do stop it with 8:17 left. And there's a flag back. That was probably due to some of the extra stuff going on. And that's what it's going to lead to, stuff like that, because kids get frustrated too, just like adults and fans. And and it leads to, hopefully it doesn't, but a lot of times it does lead to things like this. And we have a injured player down. Hopefully it's a Cyclone, but it doesn't matter if it's Cyclone or Bulldog. We hope that he's okay, but we can't tell who it is right now. The Cyclones, as we said, will host Mountain Home next week for homecoming. It'll just be the 6th meeting between the Cyclones and the Bombers. Russellville's 1-3, the Bombers 1-2. They beat Russellville on an 18-yard field goal in the game's final play last year, 24-21. The very first time those two teams met was in the playoffs, actually, 2005, and it's victory for the Cyclones. They were a lower seeded team, but they ended up winning 33-14, and it was actually the 5th consecutive winning season under Coach Jeff Holt. To see him here at the game on the sideline there, over on the side, cheering on his Cyclones. Cyclone player able to walk off under his own power. Russellville will be on the field here as they'll take over at the 20. Did that go?
Well, we were penalized for something. Again, you can't hear the white hat. You can't see the signal, what it was.
Yeah, okay, so I guess the flag was against us then. So it was a 15-yard or whatever it was, because we were supposed to have the ball at the 40. So it's a personal foul penalty, but it's 1st and 10 in that situation. You don't get to be 1st and 25. Here's the handoff straight up the middle, a couple yards gain there by Sam Callahan. Callahan was injured in the Sylvan Hills game, had the week off for the open week, and then did not play against Van Buren. So he's been returning kickoffs tonight. Picks up 3 yards on that. His 3rd carry, he's got 15 yards, just a sophomore. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now give it to Callahan once again. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he'll lean forward to the 26-yard line.
In fact,
3 yards on that.
He was dragging a defender. A strong young man. Good run.
Keep talking about homecoming on Friday. Remember the junior high, the Whirlwinds play. After they've been away for a while, they'll be at home on Thursday. 9th grade had a tough loss last night. On a comeback victory by Searcy, Russellville Whirlwinds led by 14 at one point, lose by 5, 34-29. Here on the fly sweep, here's the handoff, and gets to the 30, and just shy of the 35. Jacob Espinosa taking on that handoff. And has enough for the first down to the 33-yard line. So pick up a 7 on Espinosa's first carry. That's you can hear the Hey Baby. That's the Russellville Pep Band. Got the windows open here so we can have the video shooting through the window, and so you can hear them. Back to pass, Luke Jones on 1st and 10, throwing an out pattern just off the hands there of Julius Thompson. That came in pretty quick. He got his right hand on it. I don't know if he wouldn't have been able to keep his feet in bounds.
I don't know either. Boy, that was a strong pass by Luke. He's got a good arm.
Yeah, you throwing that out pattern there from 15 yards away. That had some smoke on it, didn't it? 2nd down and 10. Under 6 minutes to go in the game. The Cyclones trailing 63-7. Empty backfield. Now they're going to move Callahan now in motion just to the left of Jones. And they're going to fake it to him, and Luke's going to keep it himself, and he was taken down at the 35-yard line, pickup of 1 on the play. And if you wonder, well, why doesn't Russellville switch quarterbacks? Cyclones really don't have a backup. Their backup is their running back, one of the running back / wide receivers. So their true backup is probably a 9th grader right now playing on the junior high team. And if you play him in a game, he's no longer able to play in junior high action. So they're trying to keep Luke out there as much as possible. Luke is going to throw across the middle. It's complete there to Thompson. He's into Greenwood Bulldog territory. Julius Thompson on the catch, and they never actually get him down on the ground.
No. It took a while for the official to blow the whistle, too.
Yeah, he caught it at the 50, picked up about 5 more yards, so 19 yards on the reception. That's his first catch tonight. The Cyclones have it, 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 45-yard line. Trailing here 63-7, under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 2 receivers to each side. Jones will turn and hand this one off. This is Tackett, I believe, who gets 5 yards to the 40.
Yeah, went right over that left guard position, and good run. Picked up about, 6?
He's gaining some positive yards, getting a quarterback sack on the other end. Yeah, you're right. Picked up 6 there. 2nd down and 4 for Tackett and the Cyclones. He'll stay in there behind Jones. 4:18 left. Here's Luke. He'll pull it, throw a quick slant here. Complete now to Ford, and he's taken down inside the 30 to the 27. Sorry, that's Jacob Espinosa.
Again, that was another pass, had some smoke on it. Greenwood tried to go for the interception, just couldn't get there in time.
It's inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, a pickup of 11 on the play. That's the first catch for Jacob tonight. The Cyclones looking at 1st down. Man in motion, that's Dajuan Ford. He'll settle right in front of Jones. Play action, Jones looking left. He's going to throw for the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. He was going to Espinosa there on the left side. And bring up 2nd down and 10.
Why not? Air it out down there.
Absolutely. 3:15 left, clock rolling. Cyclones trailing 63-7. Jones now with 2 running backs in the backfield. 1 on each side. He's going to hand this one off. This is Marcellus Olson. He's at the 30, 25, taken down inside the 25. Marcellus Olson is right. He's the one that's probably officially your backup quarterback, as he played quarterback for half the games at 9th grade last year, but just a sophomore, mainly more suited for the running back position.
You can see his speed. They tried to get him in the backfield, but the speed of him, he gained about 4 yards.
Put him down at the 24-yard line. 3rd down and 6. Pick up a 4 yards on that play. Olsen still in the running back spot, but Jones back to pass. They're trying to set up a screen to Olsen. They got complete. He's at the 20, 15, stops there, cuts back at the 10, breaks a tackle at the 10, inside the 5, just keeps going. Marcellus Olsen electrifying at 2 plays, more than 70 yards last week. He'll pick up a big 1st down there and give the Cyclones the ball. 1st and goal inside the 5.
Good pass, good catch, good run, and it wasn't a straight run, and that's what made it successful.
Yeah, and exciting
weaving back
too.
And forth.
Yeah, 21 yards on the reception. That's his 3rd catch tonight for 45 yards. Luke now 88 yards passing. 1st and goal for the Cyclones. They're going to give it to Olsen, try to give him the touchdown, and they do. Good push by that big offensive line, and Marcellus Olsen with the touchdown run of 3 yards. I believe that is his 4th touchdown carry of the season. And the Cyclones have 13 points. They trail 63-13, but again, they don't care right now. They're just wanting some success, and they get it here on 2 touchdown drives here in the second half.
That was a good series by the Cyclones.
It was. It was. Converted a couple third downs. Jesus Perez will send this one in there for the extra point. 1 minute left to play. Clock rolling. Cyclones trailing 63-14. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The 2 greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. River Country, KCJC.
Well, because of the sportsmanship rule, that clock is rolling while we were at break, and it's 8 seconds now, continuing to roll. Cyclones lining up to try to kick this one off, but I don't think they're even going to get it off. 2 seconds, 1 second. No, that's the end of the ball game. The Cyclones lose it here to Greenwood by a score of 63-14. Tough loss for the Cyclones, but hey, it doesn't matter if you lose by a whole bunch or if you lose by 1. It all counts as 1 loss, and this one just counts as 1 loss. Russellville will fall to 3-2 on the season, 1-1 in conference play. Greenwood moves to 5-0 overall and 2-0 in conference play. We're going to take a break and come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you working hard to feed your family on a budget? Visit Chicken Mart to get all your Crispitos, pizza sticks, restaurant quality chicken nuggets, strips, wings, and fries all in one stop, and lots of opportunity purchases that are so good they may never come back. Check out Chicken Mart in 2 convenient locations before you go grocery shopping and see what they have for your family. Chicken Mart's been serving the River Valley since 1983 and still going strong. Visit 1808 South Arkansas Avenue or 106 Weir Road in Russellville. Chicken Mart, your chicken and more store.
Chambers Bank in Dardanelle is a full-service community bank that loves helping their community succeed and values their partnership with customers and businesses. Every relationship is important and starts with trust at Chambers Bank. They're available in person as a trusted local resource for your banking and financial needs, with 2 convenient branches in Dardanelle at 6th and Union and 4th and Union, or call 479-229-1505 to start community banking with Chambers Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. The Cyclones lose it here by a score of 63-14, and we'll quickly go through some of the stats for you, because Cyclones did have 2 touchdown drives there in the second half on the scoring summary. That last scoring drive, never gave that to you, 65 yards and 12 plays. Marcellus Olson, a 3-yard touchdown run. Perez added the extra point. On your game summary, 400 yards of offense for the Bulldogs, 234 for the Cyclones. Russellville's Luke Jones was 7 of 17 for 88 yards. Did have 3 interceptions. Running the football, he had 8 carries for 28 yards and a touchdown. Marcellus Olson had 7 carries for 5 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, 3 catches for Olson, 45 yards, and 2 catches for Dajuan Ford for 13, and 1 catch for Julius Thompson. That was on one of the touchdown drives, a catch for 19 yards. For the Bulldogs of Greenwood, Kane Archer, 17 of 20 for 238 yards and 5 touchdown passes. And his main target tonight was Champ Davis, who had 99 yards on 8 catches, and Grant Cards, who had 4 catches of 43 yards. Both of those guys had 2 touchdown receptions. 303 passing yards for the Bulldogs and 97 rushing. Cyclones did have 146 yards rushing. Delirious Prince had 10 carries for 65 yards and 8 carries for Luke Jones for 20, as I said, and Sam Callahan 5 carries for 20 yards. And let me see. The turnover margin was big, the -4 on our side. 7 penalties on the Cyclones for 58 yards, 6 carries for 47 yards. And that was pretty much the stats that you need to know. Your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, you can say anything you want to about Greenwood, whether you like them or you don't, but I am so proud of these Cyclones here in this second half. They played like, well, they didn't even look at the score. They had 2 good offensive series where they went down and scored. The sharp passing, good running, good catching, and very proud of them. And they didn't give up. And what can you say? They did a good job in this second half tonight.
Well, every reason in the world to just stop playing. I mean, nobody would have blamed them. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have. But so yeah, I'm proud of them as a Cyclone graduate. I love seeing that fight till the very end, and so very very proud of how they performed. And as we said, it just counts as one. It doesn't matter if you lose by 100, if you lose by 1, it just counts as one loss. And so Cyclones will go back, get ready for homecoming on Friday night. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Cyclone football. Our next broadcast, we said, 1 week from tonight, Cyclone Stadium, homecoming, to host the Bombers of Mountain Home. Russellville lost last year on that game's final kick of 18 yards. They're looking to get back even with them. And actually, they lead the series 3-2, maybe go 4-2 with a victory next week. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with the Coaches Show on 102.3 at 6:30. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Send a special thank you to our Chief Engineer, Stephen Berry. Also, our Cyclone Booth media team, Chase Canfield's been here, and it's been tough, and I'm glad it's going to be a while before we come back to Greenwood because of the Wi-Fi issues. We appreciate Chase working through all that. This is Cyclone Booth, KCJC and EAB Sports, your home for all Cyclone sports all season long. Once again, our final score, Greenwood 63, the Cyclones 14. Coming up in about just under an hour at 10 o'clock, you'll hear the Scoreboard Show from 10 until midnight on 102.3. For us, Chase Canfield, Aaron Duval, and Stephen Berry, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, good night, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basil. So long, everybody.